Hello everybody and welcome to You and I Quilting. Today we're going to be working on this lovely pineapple block. It's super simple. It's also a paper piece, if you can tell here. To get the paper piece you will have to visit my Facebook page, which is called You and I Quilting. In the files you'll find the PDF file where you can print it off. So to get started on this, I'll slide this out of the way. You print it off. And it's going to be a 6x6 is the pattern that I have. Now the way my layout is here, I have whites here and then the colors on the outside. So to make sure I don't mess up, I put a W on where all my whites need to be just in case. So to start off, I've got scraps. I mean, you can tell they're not even or nothing like that. They're just big enough to go over things. So what you want to do is lay your white or whatever you want for your middle. Let's see, I'm going to get an even corner there, at least try. And I'm going to even them up as best as I can. Now, I'm going to pick a side here. And I'm going to put this behind it. Now, if you put it in the light, which I don't know if you'll be able to see or not. Oh, you might, right there. If you put it in the light, you can see the seam allowance is a little bit above that number 2. You're going to make sure you have that. And you're going to stitch just on this line right here. Do not go past what it says. If you go past it, this ain't going to work. So once you do that, you've got it stitched down right there, and you have your colors together like that. So you're going to iron this flat over here. Then you're going to pick another number 2. You're going to fold your paper on that line. You're going to cut off the excess. You're going to keep your seam allowance though, okay? So keep your seam allowance, but you're going to cut off this extra because you don't need it. Okay? So number 2 is still a color. As you can look here, all your 2s are color. So we're going to grab another color. And I've got a whole box over here just of random little bitty strips, okay? So this is a great scrap buster. It's awesome. It takes time, but it's awesome. So what you're going to do is you're going to lay that right sides together, and you're going to line it up with what you cut. Okay? So line it up the best you can. You're going to fold that over, and then you're going to stitch on this number 2. You're going to do that all the way around. And once you do that, you stitch it, you flip it, you trim off the extra, and keep going. And then you'll eventually come into this. You switch to white, and then you go back. So here we have all 4 done. And we are on number 5, which is a white. So right here's the 5 line. We're going to fold it on the 5 line. Okay. Cut off our extra. Keep your seam allowance. Now I've got a scrap pile over here of white that I've been playing with. So when you do this, if you're not sure, you want to make sure this white is going to cover from edge to edge, okay? So this one will, and I can even cut it in half here in a minute. So again, right sides together. Make it as even as you can. You're going to take it to your sewing machine. You're going to flip this down, and you're going to stitch on that line. Again, don't go past the end of these. If you do, you need to pick it out just a little bit. You keep doing it all the way around and interlocking your colors. You don't even have to do white and color. You can just do whatever you want to do. Any kind of colors you want to do at all. And then eventually you end up with this. So, once you have all of these done that you want done, you're going to peel off this paper. It's easy, peel off. This is actually the paper you're supposed to use, but printer paper works just as well. So I ran out of this. I mean, you can tell the difference a little bit. This is a little bit thinner. But printer paper works just as well. Just make sure your stitches are closer together. But once you get them all done, you'll rip this off a little bit at a time, and then it'll be paper free. And then you just go around, stitch them together however you want to. So that is your pineapple block. Don't be afraid to try it. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe, like, and comment, and share it, of course. Help me get my name out there and get this little business of mine started. As always, thank you for watching, and y'all have a blessed one.